I decided to change the air filter on the Mahindra 2555. I cleaned it out about 50 hours ago, and I had a set of new filters, but I didn't replace it at that time, but I'm going to do it now. There's an internal filter and an external air filter. There's this blue one which slips inside of the larger white air filter, and there's the housing for it. And if you look at the two air filters, this is the one that was in there, and it actually looks pretty good. And I don't see any dirt on the outside. There's very little bit right about there. That's about all, but I don't see any of the dirt. But when we compare it to the new filter, looks to be a huge difference. Maybe it's different foam they're using now. But anyway, also it's very sunny out today, and that's the inside of the old filter, so you can still see daylight through it. And this is the inside of the new filter. Much more daylight coming through. So even though the internal air filter looked good, I'm going to replace it anyway, because obviously it looks to be a little bit restricted, a little bit dirty. This here is the external, well, the outer, I should say, the outer air filter that slips in here. And you know, I blew it out about 50 hours ago, and it was really dirty. You can still see there's dirt. There's a lot of dirt in here again. So I'm going to replace it. Let's see. And there's the new one. Definitely a difference between the two. So I mean, I don't replace it all the time. Only when the maintenance calls for it. Other than that, I blow them out and reuse them. As long as they're not really filthy, I'll just blow it out and reuse it, and then I'll just replace it at the normal maintenance interval. So let me clean out the inside of that a little bit more. Something else to note: be sure you put this inner air filter in correctly. It's so bright out here, it's hard to get a good picture of it. But in the back here, that is where the air intake goes up into the engine. So obviously you cannot have this blocked off. So make sure you don't put this inner air filter in this way, because then it won't get any air into the engine. You have to put it in, I think, because I forgot how I took it out, with the open end in. This way air will get sucked up into the engine like it's supposed to. And it just sits right in there. Give it a little push so it stays in. And then the new one just slips. The outer one slips over the inner one like that. And that's it.